Hey guys, in today's video we'll be talking about leetcode problem 1379. The description is find the corresponding node of a binary tree in a clone of that tree. Okay, so we're given two binary trees, original and cloned, and given the reference to a node target in the original tree. Okay, the cloned tree is a copy of the original tree. We want to return a reference to the same node in the cloned tree. Okay. Note that you're not allowed to change any of the two trees or the target node, and the answer must be a reference to the node in the cloned tree. Okay, follow up, solve a problem if repeated values on the trees are allowed. Okay, so we're given an example here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. There are two trees. They are an identical, like they've given us as a constraint, and they've given us this target node on the original tree, and we want to return the matching node on the cloned tree. So yes, so they return 3, but this 3 is a reference from the cloned tree. Okay, so if there is another example, there is just one node on each tree, and the node itself is the target node, so we just want to return whatever it's on the cloned. Same way here, and there are just more examples here. Okay, so how can we solve this problem? One thing that should come to your mind is this is a traversal problem, a recursion, and now we gotta figure out how we're gonna recurse on these two trees at the same time. Well, that's easy. We just start looking at the same nodes, and then we recurse on the left child on the both of this tree, and we're gonna recurse on the right child on both of the tree. And so when do we stop? So we stop when one of the node is null, right? Because then you can't really find that node on the other tree. Or we found out that original node is equal to the target node, and in that case we can just say that cloned node is the actual node that we want to return, and it's gonna make all sense. It's all gonna make sense when we are implementing it. So let's dive right into it. So like we talked about, we want to have a base case first. So if original is null or cloned is null, and usually it will both be null because it's an identical tree, but we'll just put that condition up there. If one of them is null, then we just want to return null. Another case, if the original is equal to the target. Notice that we are not doing original dot val and target dot val because it's just talking about references of those nodes. The value may be different, may not be, that we don't know about that, but we're just gonna work strictly off of the reference of the nodes. So if the original equal the target, then we want to return the cloned because we are recursing at the same time, so they both are root, and then now we're gonna recurse on the left side, and that's gonna give us the left node if there is any matching one. So we're just gonna call the same function, get target copy. We're gonna say original dot left, and we need to do the same on the cloned, and the target doesn't change. If the left is something, means it's not null, then our answer is the left, or we want to return get target copy original dot right, oopsie, cloned dot right, and a target. So I think that should be it, and let's just go over the algorithm again. This is pretty straightforward. If one of them is null, we just return null. This is also straightforward. If the original or think about it, at any recursion point, if we match the original node equal to our target, then that is the clone node is going to be our node that we want to return. And we're just recursing here all the way to the left side, and if while we're it recursing over to the left side. If there is any node that we matched, we just want to return it. We don't even want to try the right side. So that's why we have this if statement, and here we're just recursing to the right side. And hopefully that works. Let's try to run the code. Okay, I'm gonna submit it now. Come on, there you go. So there is that, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any other questions that you want me to discuss, please put it in the comments, and please like and subscribe if you like this kind of content. And thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.